Hi guys, this video is a little bit different than my other videos. Today I will be reviewing a roofing job that we had done after we had a hailstorm earlier in the year. After we turned down several roofing companies that came to our door, we finally decided to use Superior One out of Irving, Texas. This was because we were presented with a folder and many of the other roofing companies did not provide us any information at all other than the promise that they could do a good job and work with our insurance company. Superior One has been roofing for a while, since 1981. They seem to be a reputable company. The representative that came out to speak with me gave me a lot of information, and there's a lot of information in the folder about what to expect. They also said they would work with our insurance company if we needed that. We had already gotten an estimation from our insurance company, and they were going to cover $4,400 worth of whatever needed to be done to the roof. Before I even start talking about Superior One, I'm not even sure this is going to be a fair review of what their company can do because they used a subcontractor. I was not told prior to any work being done that they were going to use a subcontractor. Probably it's a good idea to ask if the roofing company you're going to use is going to be using a subcontractor, because there may be some differences in the way they do things. One of the things that I had concerns about, Superior One did tell me that they have workman's compensation should any of their workers be injured on the job, that we would not get sued for whatever had happened to them because they were insured, everything was going to be fine. Now I don't know if the subcontractor is covered under that at all. I don't know anything about them. All I know is the day that they were scheduled to come, a truck came, some people came and started tearing off the roof early one morning, and we left for the day. But sometime during the day I did notice a truck was parked there with the name Reyes Roofing on it, which is not Superior One Roofing. There was no Superior One Roofing truck there. So I'm going to assume the subcontractor is Reyes Roofing. I think they're out of Irving, Texas or Dallas or somewhere in the DFW area. I don't know anything else about them. All I know is they showed up and they did the work. So any of the work that you see here in the video, that work was done by Reyes Roofing, not Superior One. They were subcontracted by Superior One Roofing. One of the other things that Superior One did mention to me before any work was started, they would be providing 2 sheets of plywood free of charge, just in case something was wrong with the decking underneath the shingles. So we assumed that we would get 2 free sheets of plywood with the job should anything be wrong. And since we had a soft spot in the roof above the garage, it's kind of sunken in and kind of squishy, we assumed that we would probably have that replaced. It didn't seem like it would be holding new shingles on it and not be leaking. So we assumed we would get that. We did not get that. I'm not sure if Reyes Roofing somehow determined that we did not need it, or if for some reason it wasn't in the budget to do that type of work. I don't know. All I know is we didn't see it, we didn't get it. What did happen was Reyes Roofing did finish the job in one day. We noticed that they did replace the turbine vents on top of the house. They also replaced the stack vent pipes as well. We did not expect that, so that was a good thing. They did not replace the drip edge, however, and we were told they probably would not do that because they were going to try to salvage what was there, and we might not need that done anyway. So after everything was done, we inspected the roof to see how well the work was done. We did notice there were, I don't want to say several, but there were a lot of exposed nails. There was also a spot on the ridge where a shingle had been placed over the ridge and 4 nails had been put in the shingle. Don't know why. They did seal it up with some sort of caulking. I'm not sure what it was. I don't know if that is an acceptable job or not. It didn't look right to me. We notified Superior One of how the roof looked. It was looking a little bit sloppy. There were some sloppy cuts in the shingles. The Superior One representative did come out and look at it and agreed that it was a bit of sloppy work. So he had someone from the Reyes Roofing come out and sort of patch some of the spots. So what they did was they pulled out the exposed nails and sealed it up with some kind of silicone, or they just siliconed over the nails themselves. As far as the sloppy cuts in the shingles, those are still there, and we were assured that that would not cause any problems as far as leaking goes. This is supposed to be a 25-year roof. We were told the roof may last 10 to 15 years, not 25 years. That was pretty disappointing. I'm not sure if we should have expected anything better than that with the budget that we had. All I know is the initial roofing job that they did before they came out and did some hammering or whatever did not look as good as I expected. In fact, I think the roof that we had on there prior was probably put down a lot better than the new roof. I'm a little bit disappointed in that. We did get a good rain for a few days, and we haven't seen any noticeable leaks, which is a good thing. None of the shingles have fallen off yet. We'll see. I think we've got a 2-year warranty on it, if I'm understanding the Superior One representative. We should have a 2-year warranty on it. One of the things that Superior One said they would do that they did not, prior to even the work being done, we were told they were going to put a sign in the front yard to advertise their business. We were fine with that. They never did put a sign in the front yard, which sort of had me wondering why not. I don't know if they're not standing behind this job that they did. I don't know, but it kind of has me a little worried. There still is not a sign in front of the yard, even though after the work was done, we did ask them about that because it was kind of a curious thing. And they said they would be putting a sign out in the front yard. There still is not one, so I don't know what the problem is with that, other than I think maybe they don't want to stand behind this work, which is disappointing. So all in all, after all of this was done, would I have this done again? No, I would not. I would definitely do more research before I just selected anybody that came to my door. In fact, I think I would have waited and chosen a roofer myself from somebody local that's in the area that has good reviews and find out more about them. Do they use subcontractors? And if they do, are their subcontractors good? And are they insured as well? And those are, I think, pretty important things to know. Also, I probably would want to know more about the materials they were going to use, and I would probably want to know that before they actually came over and started doing things. So no, I would not have done this again, but it's up there, so we're going to see how it goes. Hopefully it'll last a while. I just want to know that I got my money's worth. You tell me, do you think this is a fair roofing job? Do you think I got my money's worth? I really hope so, but I don't know. I'm not the professional, so if anybody out there wants to leave me a comment, that'd be great. I hope you found this video useful, and I want to thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Until next time, bye!